Good morning. Let me welcome you today to 6 Steps Building a Better Business. First off, I'm so sorry I cannot be here today. So I'm leaving this video and I'm leaving you in very good hands with my counterpart and our general manager at Action Coach Hill Country, Chris Simmons. And I've got to be honest, listen, you know I was a pastor for 15 years. Those of you that know me. And sometimes duty calls, and I have gotten the privilege to actually officiate over a very dear friend's wedding. So I can't be there. But like I said, you are in really good hands. I just want to take a quick moment to share a few things and also give you a little bit of a surprise. What I want to share first is this sentiment of gratitude. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for being gracious with me and being patient and giving me time to get to learn about you. What I have learned about you as business owners, as human beings, is that you are absolutely remarkable in all that you do, in the way that you approach business, your business, and the way that you serve a community that you see has a need. And I've been able to get in touch with those motivations just from our conversation. I've been able to get in touch with what you see for your business long term from our conversations, and I've been inspired. So I want to say thank you. I also feel responsible to deliver something, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later as well. But one of the things I've noticed is that I call this thing 6 steps. I don't know if I've ever shared the 6 steps with you. Maybe I've shared one, but I feel like I would be remiss to not share it today. And so I just want to quickly walk you through the reality that we do believe that there's a better way to do business, and we're willing and able to help one another, to help you figure out what that way is. So we believe that business is a commercial, profitable enterprise. A business is a commercial, profitable enterprise that works, but it works without you. So what happens is you take your motivations, you see something long-term for the way that you solve a problem for a community in need, and you start going to work to get to that long-term vision. Now, there will be obstacles in the way, but here's the thing. At some point on that journey, we believe that the business should begin to start working for you without you having to be there all the time. And that's what we believe the 6 Steps framework helps you to get to. It helps you to grow your business, to scale your business, to lead teams. It helps you even to expand that business into other places, locations, or maybe even verticals. And so I'll share with you quickly what those are, what those 6 steps are. The first is mastery. That's just eliminating chaos. The second step is finding your niche, which is figuring out the marketing in a way that your cash flow becomes predictable. The third thing is leverage, which is all about building the systems into your business that create more efficiencies. And from leverage, you begin to build your team, find the right people to put in the right seats on the bus. And from there, you get to synergy. And from synergy, you go to results. Now, I can't go into every one of those 6 steps here and now, but if you're interested in them, talk to Chris, reach out to me. We'll help you with that. Now, that being said, I do want to go back to that first step, mastery. It's about eliminating chaos. Now, there's mastery of your time. There's mastery of your resource, the money, the cash flow that we talked about. But there's this other unique element of mastery that I think is important, and I really want to highlight today. And that's where I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this surprise. See, I believe that mastery of your destination is critically important. And in order to gain mastery of that, you've got to understand a couple of things. What is your mission? What's your vision? What are your values? And are you even in a season where those values can really be applied to what's going on right now? And so I think it's important for every business owner, for every founder to get so in touch with who they are, their mission, their values, because as that individual goes, as the business owner goes, so goes the business. And so I think it's so important to highlight that. And that's why I want to let you know about this special guest. My dear friend, someone who I admire. I've sat in many rooms with her and watched her share wisdom with business owners and with founders. I've watched her give from her wealth of resource. I've watched her and heard about how she has raised funds for others. She does so many things. She has a business as well. It's called the Copper Rose Wine Bar, and I strongly suggest that you make your way to it. But one of the things that I think that she does that's the most special is she makes time and space for business owners and founders to be more in touch with themselves. I think to identify the mission and the vision and values that are unique to them and that make them special, and helping them to walk more strongly in that so that they have a better and stronger brand and a better, stronger, and more robust business. And so I want to introduce to you today Elizabeth Eichhorn, who is just an absolute treasure. She's a gift, and I want you to treat her that way today. And today, I would love for her to walk you through some of what she takes these founders and business owners through when she holds these retreats. And I pray that you guys will have great conversation around it. As I've said before, if you'll be willing to just open up a bit, sow seeds of vulnerability, what you will reap in return, it will not only surprise you, I think it'll be more than you bargained for. And so with that said, I just want for Chris to help introduce Elizabeth to all of you and you to her, and for you guys to have a really great conversation. My goal is that she would actually be a bit of an answer for you today, a solution for you today. And here's the thing, we've all got solutions. So let's bring those solutions to the table. You know us at Action Coach, we've got our resources and tools that you can use. Elizabeth has tools that you can use. All of you have tools that each of us can use. And so my hope for this discussion, these discussions that we have, is that we're able to share, to help each other, to network, and to really be some element of an answer for the reality of the challenges that we face as business owners. So with that said, enjoy today, and I will see you next time. Thanks.